Good Saturday morning, everybody. Trying to fuel up for the day. We have a very busy Saturday. So today the boys have football games. This is actually, so this week and next week are the last like football Saturdays, and then it's a week of playoffs. So football season is almost over with. And then today we are actually going to drive out to our property and check out, see what's going on and give y'all an update. So excited. So the home place is kind of giving me a little bit of update, so I'm going to fill y'all in. It seems like finally we're making some progress. So it will be really good to get out there and see firsthand. I actually had a friend that was out in the area and she's like, tell me where your property is. She wanted to drive by and see it. So she sent me some pictures. So you ready to go out to the property today? Yeah. All right. So I've got a couple bags of food packed because we are going to be gone like all day. The football games aren't until noon. I'm actually going to have my niece today too. So after the games is when we're going to drive out to the property. All right, so we got lots of water packed, lots of oranges packed. We're not packing sandwiches really. I've got a lot of snacky stuff. We have strawberries. Yes. I should have showed y'all this before we actually packed it. Peanuts, cucumbers, peanut butter crackers, some fruit snack things, apples, and then that's my salad right there. Yeah, so thank you, babe. Oh, we put the strawberries back in there, please. So a few times a week, what I've had for lunch, I'm trying to eat better. I'm not doing, absolutely perfect with it. I had ice cream the other night, but just trying to cut out some of the junk from my diet. I personally feel better whenever I eat a little bit cleaner. So what I've been doing for lunches, and I've been loving it, is an avocado, a whole big cucumber, feta cheese, and Italian dressing. Really good. For some reason, like lettuce, I just don't want a full salad. I'm liking this option instead. It's good. Okay, so while I have a second, I'll fill you in on nothing like sitting next to a big old bag of rice over here. Addie really wanted the burlap bag that it was in, so I've got to do something with that rice. So our house is going to be ready sooner than the 8 weeks that they had quoted. I know, I'm so excited. Reagan's over here doing a dance. They had told us more than likely it would not take the 8 weeks, but they had to tell us 8 weeks because that's the standard. Because stuff happens. There's a lot of variables and stuff. So he actually said that it should have been at his lot this week. I have not gotten an official update that it is there and it's ready. So I'm kind of waiting on that. I might give him a call and just see. But I also, understand that, these things take time too. So even if it's not ready wasn't ready this week, it should be ready sooner than the 8 weeks. The 8 weeks put us into March. So he did tell us that they went out and they graded a part of the property to get the dump trucks on there, and they were dropping some clay as well to just try to compact an area so that, the trucks could get on, which I really felt like that needed to be done anyways. He kept telling me that we didn't need a driveway and that everything was fine, but I think obviously with the rain that we had, it proved that we did. So excited about that. And that's what I saw when my friend went out there, is they had drops a few loads of dirt and they had that part graded. So it will be exciting to go out there and see some progress. I cannot wait, y'all. Okay, so
to see some blackberries.
See some blackberries. I know there's blackberries, wild blackberries all over the property.
I love them so much. Now we don't have to buy some blackberries.
Yeah, we won't have to buy blackberries, y'all. So all right, I actually have to get dressed. I'm still in my pajamas. Got my makeup on. Gotta finish getting ready, get dressed, get the little kids. Oh goodness, y'all. Yeah, I see that. They've been in destructive mode today. The little ones. They got out a board game and they're playing the game, but there's pieces everywhere. I know they've been a little extra destructive lately. Like when a 2-year-old and 3-year-old are paired together, game's on. Are you dirty? This is my niece, Paige. We're out at the property. Did you play in dirt? Yeah, it's good to get a little dirty sometimes. So we are out here. There's a lot of dirt that has been dropped. It's exciting. Oh, I'll have to show y'all in a little bit. I've got to carry toddlers out because it's a little rough walking for them. All right, so one truckload of dirt. Oh goodness. So they put up new flags. I feel like these are like another set of new flags, and they don't look as angled as what we had, or even we're also looking at the site plan that we have, and it doesn't look to be where they should be. So we're just trying to make sure that they go off the site plan and not where the flags are, because you know. And also the well, I think, is supposed to be a little bit farther. But we got dirt here. That was the first load that they dropped off. And then there's a lot of dirt up there. And is that called a skid steer, babe? Is that called a skid steer? That thing.
Yes.
Yeah. Nathan's looking at the site plan. All right, see all these white flowers? Those are blackberries. I'm gonna have to like leave a section and just let them grow. They're all over the property. So pretty. It's so fun coming out and looking at dirt and trees. But no, we're making progress. We did talk to the home guy about the positioning, and he said they'll go off the site plan. So it definitely was not set up right. Like we were measuring and stuff, but somebody had to put up new flags in. That's okay. So as long as they go off the site plan. But this is the dirt that they brought in, which I don't know if this is dirt for leveling out where the house is going to be or if it's for the driveway. I guess I should have asked them that. Not that I guess it really matters. They know what they're doing, right? At least we hope. But so, because they had the house angled just all wrong. But all right, it's looking good. Can't wait. Since we had the guy on the phone, he said that next week they're supposed to come back out here, because as y'all can see, it has dried out a good bit. And like today, high is like 76, I think. So it's warming up, which, you know, is helping with all of that. But I don't know if y'all remember, I'll show you what this looks like. So I don't know if y'all remember, in a previous video, there was that, you know, big tire track. It came right here. So they graded all of this, which I'm so glad that they did that. I felt like it needed to be done, and we were talking to some friends about doing it. So it is done. So that will, you know, it's graded out. That'll be nice. All right. Making progress. We're getting there. And it is a gorgeous day. We actually didn't get to walk the whole property. I like to walk around it when we come out. But we had friends with us, so it was neat, you know, to show our friends and spend some time with them. All right, and we're all out of water. Never a good thing. Next, say bye, cows.
Bye, cows.
See you real soon.
Bye.
Okay, it is much later now. We've been home and had dinner and all of that. Good old Little Caesars came to the rescue tonight. And I'm in Walmart parking lot. I mean, I should just pitch a tent out here, right? So we actually have family in town, and my nieces are spending the night with us. And we are, well, I'm here for junk food for them. Like, you gotta fit, the way to preteens and teenagers' heart is through sugar and food. So they actually specifically asked me if I could get donuts for breakfast tomorrow. So thought that I'd get donuts and a fun couple treats for them to have tonight while they're hanging out and playing games and all of that. So I'm gonna run in, get donuts, and we'll see what else jumps out at me. One of these. Oh, those smell good. Okay, I'm gonna get 2 regular donuts, like glazed, and then I'll get some chocolate donut holes. Oh, maybe not. We'll just get assorted. We don't have chocolate. All right, here we go. All right, so here's the loot. And I'm laughing at myself because I know earlier in this video I said I feel better if I eat cleaner. And here I am buying a bunch of junk food. The irony in that. Okay, again, this is for like however many kids there are. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 kids, I think. So I got some drumsticks. They specifically asked for drumsticks. I got chips. They specifically asked for the puffy Cheetos, the donuts. I got, you know, Walmart brands Oreos, these oatmeal cookies. I mean, that's healthy-ish, right? There's oatmeal in it. Y'all can laugh at me. Okay, and also popsicles. Some kids don't like ice cream, so they're getting popsicles. Popcorn, we were actually out of popcorn. Sprite. And y'all, these are for me. Mama needs a treat too. I'm wondering if I should get another 2 liter of Sprite. I mean, it's not gonna go bad, right? Maybe I'll do that. Where is that? So I'm just laughing at myself. Oh my goodness. the irony in it all, but oh, and the donut holes. Those will be obviously for tomorrow morning before church because, you know. Y'all, I'm walking out to the van and I'm like, why are my lights on in my van? I totally left them on. Thankfully I wasn't in there long. I already tried to crank it just to make sure I wasn't gonna be stranded here for a little bit. A crank, so thank you, Lord. Like, that would not be good, would it? All right. I was seriously like kind of baffled there for a second. I was like, Jessica. These are normal findings, right? One may walk by and see a pile of spoons and wonder what's going on. I walk by and I think, oh, the kids were playing spoons. There's actually a spoon over there on the floor too. Just cracks me up. Okay, it's now Sunday, y'all. So it's after church and today is Super Bowl Sunday. So we are going to a Super Bowl party in a little bit. We actually are collectively going to 3 different Super Bowl parties, y'all. So the teenagers are going to a separate one. Us as a family are going to one, and then during halftime I'm going to come home with the little kids so that they can get to bed on time because we do have co-op tomorrow. And Nathan and the boys and Miley are going to another friend's house. Did y'all follow that? I promise it makes sense. We're making it all work. So I'm going to share with you what dish I am bringing to the Super Bowl party. So I used to make something similar. I probably should have drained that meat a little bit better. I'm seeing a lot of grease. With a chicken salad and cranberries. Gosh, it's been a long time since I've made that. So this is a taco ring. So I got taco meat on crescent rolls over here. And you just kind of shape them, you know, in a circle. And I'm going to top it with cheese. It's a taco ring. And then you fold over the crescent rolls. It does look like a sun. And then you bake it and then serve it with taco toppings.
People are gonna be like, wow.
It looks like a fancy meal without a ton of effort. I haven't done a taco ring before, but I have done, like I said, the chicken salad one.
It looks good.
All right, so put a little more cheese over
So
here.
you will just grab the button.
Yep,
Grab it.
and fold it over.
That would be poofy when it comes out.
Yeah, it will. All right, so you want to start where you ended the crescent rolls, and then you will fold those over. I think there's a piece here. Fold.
Mama,
Yes.
look at me.
You all dressed up. Oh my goodness.
Mama, look, got a little cherry on top. That's
Did
a little
Sissy put
cherry.
a man bun on you?
There's pizza. Let's go.
Oh,
No,
Peyton.
no, let's go show Daddy. Let's go show Daddy.
Okay, they are so cute. Back to the taco ring. There we
Oh,
go.
you fold it up?
Yeah, so you fold it all over. Tuck those in.
People are gonna be like, that's so cute.
Now I just got to get the toppings prepared. Yeah, we got a lot of meat left over. And it really doesn't take a lot of meat to fill this. So this was 2 cans of crescent rolls. That's what meat I have left over. All right, we're gonna pop this in the oven. All right, taco ring is done. So this is very similar to how obviously we do taco pockets, but this is fancier. Maybe I should do our taco pockets like this. There's a lot of moving parts going on inside, which is perfectly fine. So I wanted to end the video, and whenever I need like quiet, sometimes I come to the van to like do a voiceover or something like that. So we jokingly refer to it as my office. I don't do that too terribly often. But anyway, so I'm in my office to end this video. So we are so excited about, you know, seeing some progress move on the property and all of that. Like, we've had to wait a few weeks for, well, you know, like changing the house. Really, it didn't add too much timeline to us for actually changing the house because we had to wait for it to the property to simply dry out. So talked to the home guy, kind of got some updates that like I had shared with y'all. So just seeing stuff actually moving again, you know, feels really good. We don't have a set date yet as far as move and all of that. There's, you know, still some variables like when they start putting in the well and septic and stuff like that. So hopefully things will go smooth sailing. But I wanted to ask you guys for some help. So we want to name the property. We've always had this thought of that we would want to name, because this has been a big dream of ours for a very long time. Like before Nathan and I actually had kids, we wanted to buy land for our family to like grow up on. And, you know, God, you know, led us down a few different paths, and, you know, that's okay. Like we made different choices, but we are kind of fulfilling a dream here by having purchased the land and, you know, moving forward with it. So we had always dreamed of like having I don't even know what you call it, like a wood archway over the entrance to our property and have a name for it. But we can't think of a name, y'all. So that's where I need y'all's help. So if y'all actually go back many videos, maybe I'll link it below. I think it was naming how we named our 9 kids at the time. Maybe it was 8 kids. No, was it 10? When you have a lot of kids. Anyways, I think it was 9 kids, how we named our 9 kids, and I was pregnant with Kinley. It's coming back to me. Anyway, it's all coming back to me now. Okay, so we don't agree on names, like, at all. I actually have a list of names. So my point in mentioning that video, you can see how we named our children and how we aren't good at coming up with names, or that we agree on names. And we can't agree on a name for the property. I kind of feel funny calling it a farm because it's not really a farm. That is our goal, but it's going to take us a long time to get there. Like, this isn't something that's going to happen overnight for us. We do plan on getting chickens pretty much right away, and gardens. So I guess I just need to like get over myself as far as like, you know, I feel like a farm should have a barn and a cow and all these animals, and we're building this. Like, it's going to take us a while. I don't mind calling it a homestead. I feel like that's probably more accurate, but farm is just more aesthetically. I think Nathan needs me. Oh, maybe not. He sees that I'm in my office. It works, y'all. He saw me and he was like, oh, I think he forgot that I was out here. I don't know. That's funny. Anyway, so I need y'all's help, you creative people out there, of coming up with a name. I want it to be a name that means something. The kids, we're kind of just leaning towards Fields Family Farm, honestly. But again, the whole farm, I need to just get over it, right? I do like the idea of just doing Fields Family Farm. But I want to, I don't know, just see if anybody out there has ideas. I had the idea of Fields of Grace Farm, and Nathan didn't really like that. He likes Fields of Faith because it's taken a lot of faith for us to get there. And I do agree. But I also don't like something very wordy either. Like something that's simple to say. We have very high expectations in this word. So I thought that I would just throw it out there and see if any of y'all had an idea. What makes this a little harder now is obviously homesteading has become a bigger thing now, and naming them. So there's a lot of names out there. I had thought of Fields Valley. I don't know. I've got this whole list. Fields. I really want to grow a lot of flowers too, and possibly do like a U-cut type thing, and even vegetables. Like I had shared, like I want it to be a community thing, as far as like not necessarily for making money. Obviously it costs money to do these things. So I don't know that I can do it absolutely for free, but that isn't like my heart. My heart is to help people. So like if a friend really wants to garden and she just doesn't have the space, like I would love it if she set up a raised bed or decided to till up an area of the property and grow potatoes. Like that's my heart. So anyways, I don't know if I really gave y'all enough information for my thoughts and background. I would like the name to be something with our beliefs, or just have a strong meaning to it. So high expectations, y'all. Anyways, so I gotta go. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us and for all of your love and support, and just being there. You know, this obviously has been a journey, and you know, all these valleys and mountains that we go through in life, there is a reason and a purpose behind them. And it is so hard to stay focused on that, especially when you're in the valley. So if you were just in that place, just know that God's got you, and just stand firm on what the word says. Reach out for prayer. I would be more than happy to pray for you. I gotta go. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us, and we'll see y'all in the next video.